Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings.
Assalamu alaikum, family. How you doing? How you doing? And welcome once again to the Queen of Rap. You already know what time it is. And right here on the Queen of Rap, is just like with all the rest of our shows today, we are honoring the black man. That's what I'm talking about. We are honoring the black man. We honoring the young black gods. We honoring the older black gods. You know, the original black gods. You know what I'm saying? So we are honoring the black man today. We not waiting on no Father's Day. We are doing it right here, right now, and we are honoring our brothers. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. We gonna give you honor right here and right now. You know what I mean? So we not gonna just say it, family. We gonna actually get into it. We made a special song just for my brothers, just to give them that love that they deserve. Okay, so we gonna jump in with our dedication. Okay, let me roll this back for a minute.
That's right.
And let's get it. Hold on, family. Okay, let me get it together. Give me 1 second. That's it. Yeah, that's it. On back. All right, and this is for you, my brothers. We hope you enjoy it. Honoring the black man today. This is a special dedication just for you, brothers. Come on. That's right. Honoring the brothers today. We honoring the black family as a whole. but with special emphasis on the brothers this month. All right, I think that was just absolutely fantastic
Yes.
right there. For us to begin that on. Of course, we got a few things. Welcome, 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 family. You could have been anywhere and everywhere. And we thank you, family, for being right here with us,
Yes.
right here and right now.
Absolutely.
We got a few things that we want you to support. So we're going to jump on in and give you some of those things so that you could definitely support those. All right. All right, so yeah, but we definitely want you to support that Paximune family. Want you to support that Paximune. Brother Dr. Alim says two types of people in the world right now. You got Paxers and you got Vaxxers. And we already know what's going on with this vaccine. If you don't know, family, we're going to drop something in the chat right here. We want you to do your research. We want you to understand what it is that they're getting into. I mean, and it's getting deeper by the day. It's definitely getting deeper by the day, family. So now they talking about the barbershop piece, and they barbershops and beauty salons. The shot at the salon, at the barbershops and the beauty salon.
They say shot at the shop.
Shot at the shop. That's what they calling it. That's what they labeling it. Family, we highly advising you. This is a highly experimental thing. They already letting you know that it's not going to stop you from getting the virus. Also letting you know that it's not going to stop you from transmitting the virus. Also letting you know that you still got to wear your mask. They just letting you know all that. So we highly recommend that you get choose some Paximune and listen to the man of God in this hour, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I know some people, as the minister have told us, some people think that when we talk like this, that we are trying to be against them. We're not trying to be against you, family. We're trying to warn you. We're trying to let you know that this is much more deadly than what it is that they're saying, not the virus itself, but the vaccine. Okay, so we just wanted to share that with you. Definitely, the product of the week. The product of the week is the Kosher Wave Brush. No pig on my wig.
Right.
The Kosher Wave Brush, we do have that available for you. Now, this has no pork in it. Okay, a lot of these brushes that we get, they have the boar bristles. And this one right here is the bristles are actually made of the cactus plant. So we do have that available for you on our store. So if you would like to get that, just go right on over to our store and pick you up there so you don't have to have no pig on your wig, okay? So with that, we give a shout out to our brother that created this. We really appreciate that. And this brother did a great job. I'm gonna have my wife to kind of open it up and show it to you all so you can kind of see what it looks like.
So this is the lovely box.
That's the box that it comes in right there.
It looks like wood.
Yes.
All right.
So that is the actual bristles right there. Those are sturdy bristles, okay?
And you don't have to worry about them coming out of there either.
You ain't got to worry about that. And then we got the brush right here, and it lets you know right there, beautifully done. It's a beautiful brush, feels good in your hand. My son has had his for quite some time, and he loves it. So we gonna go on, family.
Yeah, he not brushing his scalp lately. So.
All right.
I love that bald head.
Now you can get the same uncompromising truth you've come to expect from the Final Call newspaper on all your connected devices. Subscribe to the Final Call Digital Edition today. Go to subscribe.finalcalldigital.com.
All right, family. All right. So right there, if you're not a subscriber to the Final Call Digital Edition, we definitely recommend that you become a subscriber to the Digital Edition so you can have it on all of your devices, like was said. But if you need that physical copy, then do one of my favorite things to do, and that's adopt you a Muslim. Find you a beautiful brother that's out there with the Final Call. Let them know that you want your Final Call each and every week, and they'll be glad to get it to you. If you're here in the Tucson area, Phoenix area, then of course me and my son would be honored to get you that paper right in your hand each and every week. And if you just don't know no Muslims, that's okay. Go ahead and hit us in the inbox, direct message us, inbox us, however you understand it, and just let us know that you want to get your Final Call, and we'll make sure that you do get it, okay? All right. Was it anything else? Oh, yeah, of course. You got to get that YBG, For those of y'all who can see that, our beautiful brother, young brother YBG, he created this clothing line, him and his mother. They created the clothing line, Sister I Am Desire. You can look on Instagram, and it is YBG Merch, MERCH. Look them up, hit them in the inbox, let them know you want to get that shirt. And of course, as you can see, we do have that beautiful I am Black History hat available for you.
Show 'em your hat.
Okay, so you got that. This is absolutely well done.
Okay, so
I mean, everything is stitched on here. It is embroidered on here. It is not going anywhere. I mean, it is well done. This is not any stickers or anything like that. This is a sturdy hat. It's a quality hat, because we want you to have the absolute best. So we bring that to you, family. So that hat is also available in our store. It is only $15, believe it or not. You already know, for that type of hat, sometimes you're paying $20, $30, or $60, but you can get it for only $15. You know what I'm saying? So definitely support that. And we definitely want you, as my brothers, to get that in this time when we getting close to summer. You need something on your skin, all right?
That's right.
And that's what I'm talking about. We got the Eden Fresh body oil. This got macadamia oil on there. This has macadamia nut oil in it, aloe vera, also vitamin E. This is a high quality product. A little goes a long way. Put it in your tub. I mean, you hardly even need any when you get out, and if you like us and you deal with the essential oils, you can actually put let me see it one more time. We just had somebody pop in. If you get this and you deal with the essential oils, you can actually drop your essential oils down in the bottle, and you can actually scent it however you like it. So
I love it.
That's something that you can think about. Shout out to Eden Fresh. Our brother, the founder, have passed away recently. So they keeping the legacy going. All right, family. So you already know, before we jump in with both feet, because we here with the queen of rap, Nafiza Ali, the queen. You already know that. But before we get in and get into it, we got to give you a little bit of something. This something I designed specifically for you. I mean, while we was on break, I went on and designed something. We hope you ready to rock with us. Yeah, this is the queen of rap. And you already know we bringing music to that royalty. Get your chakras aligned one beat at a time. We hope y'all feeling that with us. Just a little more. Yeah, you can align your chakras real good with that. Oh yeah. We already know that's that high energy because we dealing with us. We dealing with our people. We are high energy people, high vibrations. And that's what you get when you come to the Queen of Rap. So it's not only just talking about crystals. We healing you with music. We healing you with aromatherapy. We healing you with good words. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. So when you come to the Queen of Rap, you never know what you gonna get. That's but right. Today we honoring the black man, the black family, and as the minister said early, I'm giving thanks for my mercy right here. You know what I'm saying? So without any further ado, family, we about to get ready to get into it. I'm about to bring before you my beloved wife, my friend, my sister, your sister, the Queen of Rap, Nafiza Ali. Give it up one time.
Oh, praises.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Never in my wildest dream did I think I would have theme music.
Oh,
ever.
Yeah. But, you know, every good hero needs some.
Oh, what an honor, fam. What an honor to be blessed with a black man. You know, it ain't nothing like y'all. I love you. You know, and definitely wanted to honor you all this month.
Yeah.
You know, I know for Father's Day, it still doesn't get the same kind of recognition as Mother's Day.
That's right.
And, you know, it's a whole lot of talk about what the black man don't do.
Right.
You know, and so we know that both of our personal existence is better because a black man was in our life. You know, whether it be our physical fathers, those men who stepped up and became fathers, or the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, who's been our spiritual father. So many. Of course, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. But look, if Malcolm X didn't take the stance that he took, you know, how many of us read the book and decided, let me learn more about the Nation of Islam, right? So, we have to look at those great men that have come before, that have been the cornerstones of our family. So, the Queen of Rap, that is what we do. We, of course, talk about the stones, and the stones are important on so many different levels. But ultimately, the Queen of Rap is all about bringing forth the kingdom of God.
That's right.
And the stones help us in our processes. It helps us with connecting to Earth's energy, connecting to the energy and spirit and vibration of God Himself. And so in order to do that and to be about that, we really have to look at the whole picture. We're not narrow minded here at the Queen of Rap.
Come on now.
We're very open and understand the whole scheme of things. Of course, God is a man.
Go ahead.
Now, we're going to talk about that, but maybe on another show. But God is a man, and we can't make him anything other than that, else we would make him inferior.
Go ahead.
Okay? So we're not going to do that on this show, because we know that the originator of the universe is a man, and he created these stones.
Go ahead.
Okay? And so we're going to honor him first and foremost all day, every second of the day. But Black man, I want you to know that you are honored and you are respected in this house.
That's
and
right.
You are appreciated. So our show today is all about you, all about the male energy.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm going to start off talking about the jewelry that I do, or the holistic healing.
Jewelry design.
Well, we named it something else because it's so much more than jewelry.
I got the description, but I have to find it.
Okay.
That's good enough.
Okay.
Holistic healing jewelry design.
As we know, it is jewelry, right? But of course, we do keychains. We do pieces that can hang from your rearview mirror in your car. If you're not a jewelry person and you don't like it on your, a bunch of stuff on your key rings, to still have it in your presence, you can hang it from your rearview mirror, which is what my brother did when I gave him a piece, because he's not really a jewelry wearer. But also, let's say if you have a prayer room, you can hang it from the light fixture to in the center of your room, a nice crystal, to bring that crystal energy and that point, right over your head. Or however you decide to hang it on
or
your
at least
wall,
in the
or
room, which
have it in the room. So there are so many different ways to use the crystals. It doesn't have to be jewelry. That's my point. We can use our imagination. But today we want to talk about that male energy. So as a woman, I design usually, of course, jewelry for women, because women wear more jewelry. But as I started doing the pieces, when I would go to gym shows or farmers markets or different events, more men wanted to have pieces wrapped. And so I had to start pulling on the male energy.
Yes.
Right. And so, yes, that's one of the pieces. And pulling on the male energy in the universe, that means I got to really focus on you.
That's right.
I got to focus on the man that I'm preparing for, whether I know you or I don't know you. If I know you, then I can, of course, connect with your energy, your energy, and pull some things together. And I talk to Allah, the Creator, to ask him what it is that you want, and I go through a whole process of meditation and connecting with your energy. But if I'm doing pieces for just a man, then I pull on that male energy of the universe. I pull it from God. I'm always in communication when I create my pieces. And it's not always easy to do that because I'm a woman and I tend to, make things pretty. Show you this piece.
Stop being pretty.
Well, no, it's gonna be gorgeous for the men, but this is a little bit more delicate, right? So that is important in jewelry design. And when you are designing a piece for someone, whether it be a man or a woman, is connecting to the energy of that individual. And with men, because they don't wear a lot of jewelry, when they wear a piece, it needs to be a statement.
Yes,
All right.
indeed.
It needs to be a statement. Some do like the everyday pieces, which doesn't
Pieces like
necessarily,
that.
right, doesn't necessarily have to, they're all gonna, stand out. This is a beautiful piece. This is a
Tibetan
Tibetan
court.
crystal from the Himalayan mountains. We were able to find that at this past gym show. Um, and they only had it pre-wrapped because you all know I don't really work with um, anything other than sterling silver or copper. And if you're ready, you let me know. I'll wrap it with some gold for you.
Come on now.
Um, but it is important, brothers, that you do wear natural stones and crystals from the earth, or have them in your presence in your car. I highly suggest a tiger eye in your car because tiger eye is one of those stones known for protection. So,
That's
my
right.
husband's going to bring up an article where we're going to go over a few of the stones that are really good for that male energy.
All right.
Okay,
So we're
so you
gonna
already have the article.
yeah. Let me jump into it.
And so we are going to read a little bit about it. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, feel free to definitely share them with us. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. We greatly appreciate your time and your energy. As my husband said, you could be anywhere else, but you decided to give us a little bit of time in your divine mind.
That's
And
right.
we are absolutely grateful for that. My brother Desmond, assalamu alaikum. Brother Anthony, welcome back, my brother. We appreciate you been hanging
Been
with us
hanging
for
with
the
us the
day.
whole 3 shows.
I truly appreciate you. Definitely. Yeah, so you can go ahead, hon, if you're ready.
All right, all right. So we found this article and it's talking about the stones that are good for masculine energy. Now, I just want to say this once again, as we always share. The stones are only communicating with what's already inside of you. Okay, so as we read in How to Eat to Live, that all the elements of the universe are in us. That was brought to us by a beautiful brother that we know that practiced Qigong. And this brother, he was showing us that, and he's a Muslim, and he showed us that in the How to Eat to Live, book number 1. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was just saying that all of the elements in the universe are in the body. So we're not talking about you get the crystal and and then you float away and you're Superman and all of that. No, what we're saying is that pieces of this are already inside of you, so it transmits a frequency, and that frequency helps to speak to the one that's already inside of you.
Right.
Okay, and from the research that they've done and what they know, I mean, even though it's limited what they know, these are some of the stones that represent the masculine energy. So I'm gonna kind of be scrolling through. So one of them is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is one. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of scroll through, family. Okay, as my wife said, tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is another. We just gonna touch the names, and now we'll read you some of the description. You got hematite, Smokey Quartz, Pyrite, Red Jasper, Garnet,
Mm.
Garnet, Bronzite,
Okay.
Black Onyx, Serpentine, Shungite, and those are the 11 that they recommend. Those are the 11 that they recommend. To bring about to deal with the masculine energy. Let me go back for just a second and kind of read what it is that they said. All right. Masculine crystals tend to come in dark stones of brown, black, and gold shades. They should have put lapis lazuli because lapis lazuli was actually considered the stone of the gods. Lapis lazuli was actually considered the stone of the gods because it was blue, black, and it had golden specks in it. And so they considered that the stone of the gods. You do a lookup on that lapis lazuli. All right. Masculine crystals tend to come in dark stones of brown, black, and gold shades. Varieties of these crystals may have bursts of bright colors too. Since masculinity tends to be powerful and intense, these crystals help to absorb overpowering energy that can tip us into a negative space. Okay, so that's what it's all about. Mother Tynetta dealt heavily into the crystals. I'm gonna actually drop the articles. Let me just give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna give you all. Well, I don't know if this is all of them, but these are the majority of what I did find from her.
And if you all find more, please share them with
Please
us.
share them with us
We are always
and let us
excited
know.
and ready to read words from our beloved mother.
That's right. Okay, so those are the articles. Those are the final call articles where she is dealing with the different types of crystals. She's dealing with things that can be done with crystals that she's experienced herself. So we don't want you to think we get spooky around here. We want you to know that Mother Tynetta have mentioned it, and of course, for my biblical people out there, you got the breastplate of faith has 12 different stones, right? Which we mentioned last week, and of course, the Kaaba itself. Every Muslim is required to make their 7 circuits and kiss the black stone. We know it represents a man, the people, and the God, but still, nonetheless, crystals and stones are part of that experience.
And
okay,
I was reading the other day that a lot of people believe that it is from a meteorite.
A meteorite, right? They believe that the Kaaba itself is actually made from a meteorite. Okay, meaning it was something, and it's a just interesting thought. I didn't say that this is the absolute truth, but meaning it was said that the lessons say that the best part of the earth when it was found, and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan mentioned that when the moon blasted away, okay, that we had to discover the best part of the earth again, and we shot like a green type of crystal down to discover that rich Nile River Valley, that area, the root of civilization. And the minister has mentioned before that when he went to Mecca, he talked to the scholars and those who are the guardians over there, asked them about the stone and the crystal that was actually up under the Kaaba. So I just wanted to drop that out there so y'all don't think we trying to go to Spaceville around here. Okay.
Well, and you know what? That is one of the important reasons that we do this show. Because we want to bring the realism and the reality of natural stones. It's not a mystery or a mystical, magical. I think some of the people who have highlighted it in the past, make it seem as if it's like that. But there's real science that stands with these natural stones. There is research that in the Bermuda Triangle, that underneath the water is a crystal pyramid.
That's right.
And the energy and the vibration and the frequency of the crystal actually has stopped the
Planes and
right, the electrical mechanisms of these devices that fly over them, and and the boats and things like that, has actually interfered with it. So we already know, and we read it last week, that the crystals are used in our cell phones, in our watches, and we have to constantly reiterate this, to our friends and our family that come to the show, so that we're very clear. Right, we're very clear that God put this stuff on the earth for us to use, and what we have to do is first get familiar with it. So we're that process of getting familiar with it, using it, because ultimately it will be used to take us further into our future. There is so much in these stones that we have not discovered as of yet,
that's right.
and that is for real. They're learning.
How many of y'all feeling that young black God shirt right there? Yeah, I'm feeling that. I feel
Yes,
real proud to rock that.
there you go.
Shout out to Sister I Am the Zion brother, young brother YBG. And I love my hat too. And if you want one,
Hit us up. But when you get books like this, family, and of course we have the Crystal Bible, there's a lot of information in there for us to discover. Let's do our due diligence and research, on the stones, so that we can uncover a little bit more about them. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to read a little bit. I'm going to attempt. um
if you need me to, I'll read.
Okay, but I'm gonna start out. I probably will, have my husband to read, because I'm working to heal my eyes as well.
There you
But
go.
this was a stone that they did not say. And let me just say, family, if you know anything about me, I speak to the God.
Come on now.
Okay, I have a personal relationship with Almighty God Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and I believe that He speaks to my heart and my mind and my spirit. So one of the stones that they did not mention, but I feel every black man needs to have, and that is an amethyst.
Absolutely. Purple is royalty.
Purple is royalty, absolutely. But what I really feel about that amethyst and the black man is, first of all, it is the third eye chakra stone, right? And so this allows us to see things from a spiritual perspective. True masculinity comes from a spiritual perspective.
That's right.
If you're not looking at the world through the eyes of God, then you are not seeing clearly. Okay. And so the amethyst is that stone that help you open up that third eye to be able to see things from the perspective of God. It is also a stone that brings positive energy towards you and deflects negative energy, right? And so the world that we live in, some of the mistakes that may have been made in life, constantly brings that negative energy. You want to get that negative energy away from you and start surrounding yourself with more positive energy, positive vibration, right? When people look at you, you want them to see God. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, every time you look at a black man, you're looking at God. Well, we have to start reflecting that. If we're made in the image and the likeness of God, we have to start looking like God and stop looking like what the enemy has made us. Okay. So, with that, fam, I'm going to read a little bit about amethyst. And let's see. I don't know, y'all. Need some better light up in here. Oh well. It looked like Honey gonna have to do this one, because the light, and I need better lighting.
Okay, so just hold the mic for me.
I got you.
All right, so I will read this. Amethyst is for protection, purification, divine connection, release of addiction. The element is the wind. The chakras there are two. with this. The sixth and the seventh chakra,
Mm.
which is the third eye and the crown. So your third eye and on top of your head as well. And if you deal with the etheric, the eighth and beyond and above the head. Okay. Amethyst is a member of the quartz family. We're going to go into this part. Amethyst has been prized for its beauty and its legendary energies for thousands of years. Neolithic Neolithic people, of course, this is Caucasian whiteness, and Europe used it at least as early as 25,000 BC. And ancient Egypt, it was made into beads and amulets. Early Greeks and Roman societies placed high value on amethyst, and it has long been viewed as a stone of royalty utilizing crowns, scepters, and the rings of bishops. Amethyst is said to have been the ninth stone in the breastplate of the high priest of Israel and one of the 10 stones upon which the names of the tribe of Israel were engraved. Amethyst comes from a Greek word meaning not drunken. An ancient Greek myth explains its derivation. The god Bacchus, angry because of an insult, decreed that the first person he met would be eaten by his tigers. The unfortunate person happened to be Amethyst on her way to worship at the shrine of Diana. Well, that's kind of what they say. Okay, so we just wanted to kind of mention that historical aspect
Okay.
of it.
So then our next one.
All right. So the next one we're going to touch on today
You could just do
is
these.
hematite. Hematite is good for grounding, manifestation, making the spiritual physical. It is the earth element. It deals with the root chakra. The root chakra is always dealing with your survival. Hematite is the most effective of all stones for grounding oneself in the body and the physical world. It can counteract spaciness and confusion, helping one to see practical concerns and move forward with useful action. Hematite can be used to balance the auric fields and align the chakra. It pulls stray energies down through the meridian system to the root chakra.
All right.
Okay, we're not gonna get all heavy into it because there's a whole lot of information on that.
Hmm. Just you can go to the tabs that I made.
Okay. All right. So are we dealing with red jasper, right?
Yeah, but I think we could.
Red
You see
red
it?
jasper, yes. Here.
Okay.
Red jasper is another one. Red jasper deals with physical strength and vitality, stabilization of one's energy. The element is earth. It deals with the root chakra and sexual creativity. So anything dealing with the sacral as well. Red jasper can help enhance one's endurance and stamina and can work over time to increase the amount of chi or life force in one's energetic field. It strengthens the root chakra and strengthens one's connection to the earth. It enhances memory, especially of dreams or other inner experiences.
All right.
Okay. Going on.
Okay.
Right. On this
Onyx.
one.
Onyx.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Onyx.
The next one we're gonna deal with is onyx. Onyx is good for inner strength, focused attention, willpower, self mastery, discipline, and reason. All right. Onyx is a stone of inner strength. It enhances one's endurance and persistence, enabling one to carry even difficult and dreary tasks through to completion. On the mental level, it increases one's ability to maintain focus, allowing one to learn challenging new material and use
Where you at?
right here and use attention to detail.
No.
Okay. These traits make Onyx helpful tools for students, teachers, business owners, accountants, lawyers, software and computer technicians,
Mm.
and all those who work calls for high level of focus, perseverance, and discipline.
You know what I find interesting, fam, is he's going through these different stones and how, like they said in the beginning, that they're usually the darker stones and they're all grounding. I find it interesting that the black man, the man, is the foundation of family, right? We already know that, a nation can rise no higher than its woman. But without the protection of the black man, without the security, the maintenance of the man, that is the core, the foundation of the family, right? And so, the man is grounding. He helps keep us grounded, because a lot of times, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And he's like, look, we need this, we need that, And so I just find it quite interesting that the stones that they chose for men and was known to be, more masculine are those that are very grounding.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is pyrite. Pyrite. Pyrite is for masculine energy, manifestation, action, vitality, willpower, creativity, confidence. The element is earth, and we're dealing with the solar plex chakra. Pyrite is excellent for increasing the power of the third chakra in both men and women and imparts an immediate increase in vitality and gives one a boost for accomplishing challenging tasks in the physical world. It enhances willpower, assisting one in overcoming bad habits and establishing new patterns of health and positive energy, aids one in overcoming fear and anxiety and helps one establish a can do attitude
Mm.
about whatever one has decided to attempt.
Wow.
Okay, that's probably right. All right, and did you find
Well,
smoky
I
quartz?
didn't see Smoky Quartz, so I thought
All right, well,
just
we
give you the
got smoky
overall.
quartz. We're gonna just deal with quartz in general, but smoky quartz has all these basic foundations. Okay, it is the programmability, amplification of one's intentions, magnification of ambient energies, clearing, cleansing, healing, memory enhancement. The element is storm. The chakras that it can be used with is all right.
Mm.
uh Quartz crystal has long been the subject of spiritual beliefs and folklore. The Japanese call quartz crystal the perfect jewel and viewed it as a symbol of infinite space, purity, perseverance, and patience. Indigenous cultures of both North America and Burma have believed clear quartzes to be living entities and represent them with food as ritual offerings. Crystal balls brought back by the Crusaders were said to possess magical powers in Scotland and Ireland. Spears of rock crystals were long used to cure disease in cattle. In past cultures of Central and South America, quartz crystals carved into shells of human skulls were venerated as powerful religious objects.
Hmm.
Okay?
And Mother Tynetta in one of these articles talks about the crystal skulls, and how important they are in history and some of the things um, that the crystal skulls were used for.
And it's just
Yeah.
to make a notation. Quartz crystal exhibits the property of piezoelectricity, which by which it can transform mechanical energy
Mm,
into electromagnetic
mm, mm,
energy
mm.
and vice versa.
Ooh.
This makes it useful in such as devices, crystal radios, microphones, watches, radio transmitters,
Mm.
etc.
But
And
go ahead.
we are looking at a computer screen, you're looking at your phone, and all of that has crystal in it.
But you know what else I'm looking at?
What's that?
I can't see it physically, but I know that there's electrical current going on in our brains.
Yes.
Right? So we are like we are a conductor of energy and electricity. So when we connect to these crystals, we are connecting to another level of energy, another level of electricity and vibration. And not that, we can once we learn to use these things properly. And I am studying and pushing myself to learn more on how to really use these crystals in our life to help magnify things and help us to be able to see things clearer. They didn't make that crystal ball and oh, I can see this, that, and the other for no reason.
Right.
It's definitely some deeper meaning
Just
to it.
mention, as we know in the Nation of Islam, we are taught that Master Fard Muhammad used a crystal glass to actually call family members in the East in a glass of water.
Right.
With a crystal glass.
Mhm.
So there's definitely some science behind it, okay?
That's right.
All right, so the next stone we're dealing with is Serpentine, access to spiritual history of the earth, connection with nature, Kundalini Awakening. The element is earth. It works with all chakras. Serpentine is one of the best stones for rousing the Kundalini energies. The serpent power said to reside in the base of the spine, wrapped 3.5 times around the sacrum. When the Kundalini is awakened, the individuals may experience a wide range of psychic and spiritual phenomenon, some of them quite intense. However, the central experience is that of a feeling the serpent rise up like a fire in the spine, activating each chakra and ultimately emerging from the crown. Like the snake hovering over the head of the Sphinx, this experience coincides with what Kundalini Yoga sees as enlightenment. So we talked about that. Gonna go on and got a couple of more shungite.
Right.
Now, Dr. Alim actually talks about the shungite, and that true shungite, it has an electrical charge to it, and that you can actually, like, if you got a
Flashlight.
flashlight, you can put a piece of it in there, and it will actually power the flashlight for a time.
Wow.
Okay, so shungite is cleansing and purification, and it also helps against that 5G energy. It helps
Absolutely. That's
against that
important.
5G energy, and that's definitely important now. Shungite is cleansing and purification, infusion of spiritual light, activation of the light body, adherence to the truth. The element is fire, wind, storm, and it works with all chakras. And he says, my first impression about holding a piece of shungite was a wave of cleansing vibration washing through my whole body. The stone clears the energies of the entire body and opens one to receive spiritual light. Unlike some stones that work on the etheric or even the cellular level, shungite gave me the impression that it operates on the molecular level, freeing the very atoms of one's body from their bondage to negative patterns and energies.
Nice.
All right, we're moving on to Tiger Eye. Tiger Eye deals with balance between extremities, discernment, vitality, strength, practicality, fairness, fire, earth. The chakras it deals with is the solar plex, the sexual, the creative, and the root. All right. And Tiger Eye is a solar stone of vitality, practically and physical action. It stimulates the root chakra and the solar plexus, assisting one in taking effective action in response to the needs and challenges of physical life and remaining grounded, calm, and centered, regardless of the outer or inner situation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go on, and this is going to be the last one. And it is actually black tourmaline, but you got different forms of tourmaline.
Yeah,
But
let's see. I don't know if it had. There it
yeah,
is.
black tourmaline. Black tourmaline deals with purification, protection, Its element is the earth. Is it one more?
No. I just wanted to put it in the right place.
Okay. Its element is the earth, and the chakra it deals with is the base chakra. Okay. All right. And black tourmaline crystals are ideal for psychic protection from anyone who must work or live in challenging places or circumstances. Carrying or meditating with one of these stones can keep one's auric field clear of imbalance, even in the presence of destructive energies. We all know that we often encounter individuals or situations that emanate bad vibes. Indeed, we can sometimes broadcast to myself. Black tourmaline crystal acts like etheric vacuum cleaners, clearing oneself and one's surroundings of negativity and disharmony. In addition, where such influences are not a problem, black tourmaline can provide a high level of purification, which serves to elevate one's consciousness.
Wow.
So are those are we mentioned 11. I'm gonna actually drop this article in the chat as well. I'm gonna
Okay.
drop the article in the chat. Give me 1 second.
Now, fam, as he was speaking and reading about the different types of stones, I want you to know that I do have all of these stones that have been mentioned. So if you want something wrapped in copper, of course, copper is a conductor of energy and electricity. So it only heightens our connection to the actual stone. Now, whether you want to have it in your pocket, maybe have something put made into a keychain. We can do that. I use a nice heavy gauge copper for the keychains. So, because keys get bumped around a lot. So I use a nice heavy gauge of copper to not only keep the stone secure, but to keep the stone from hitting stuff and possibly breaking. Even though most of those stones are like a 7 when it comes to the hardness of it. So it's a very sturdy stone. Those are very sturdy stones, and will take a whole lot to actually break them.
Right. And so I did put the article in the chat, and I also put Mother Tynetta's articles in there about what her experiences were with the crystals as well. So you can go back, of course, and take a look at those. And we're going to actually begin to find out how to carry these books for you all, so that you can actually purchase them for yourself. This is one, the Book of Stones.
Hmm.
Okay. And then this is the other one right here, the Crystal Bible. We'll be looking into that, God willing, this week,
Okay.
because the Queen of Rap got to have information on stones and crystals. Of course, we read it and you can go buy it, but you could support us as well, with what we're trying to bring to the table,
That's right. And
you
the
know.
Queen of Rap family create pieces, because God has blessed me with the gift. And so now I take that gift, and 10% of every single piece that you purchase, 10% of it goes to Love My Kidneys. Love My Kidneys Center is a center that we are working to establish to help the people and brothers and sisters in our community afford dietary supplements, natural healing modalities, the ability to be able to talk to a naturopathic doctor, to be able to go to a naturopathic doctor and find ways of helping to bring their body back into balance.
Right.
So everything that you purchase from the Queen of Rap, 10% of that goes to Love My Kidneys. So your support of us is our support of our community.
I just want to mention this, that my wife is healing from stage 5 kidney failure. Okay. She is healing from that. and we're gonna claim it and claim it and claim it
Every day.
every day.
Every day.
And we know that some people don't necessarily come all the way back, and healing is subjective, meaning that you may just go up a few levels. Some people are going to be healed completely. We claim it in the name of Master Fard Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that by his grace, that she will be healed absolutely and completely.
That's
We
right.
believe that,
Yes.
and we are taking that with us. All right, all praises due to Allah. Amaru, brother Amaru, brother Omza, I think. All right, yeah. So we got family that's here with us from Abuja, Nigeria.
All right.
And the Muslims are sending us the greetings, and we send the greetings back of Wa Alaikum Salam.
Yes.
It is our honor to meet you, at least on this screen. All praises is due to Allah. And this family is the power of social media.
Yes.
Because you see, our brother was able to find us all the way from Nigeria. We had another brother that was communicating with us from Sierra Leone on the show before this one.
Right.
So this goes to show you, and you never know who's watching. This is why we have been given the guide to social media by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, so that we know exactly how we should be acting on social media, because you don't know who's looking, and the right people looking can actually bring friends to yourself. So
in all walks of life.
In
so
all
I know
walks
when,
of
when I
life.
come to Nigeria, brother, we're gonna hook up and let you know we're there, so you can show us around, and we know that we got friends in all walks of life. So
praises due
we
to Allah.
absolutely appreciate you, and from this side of the earth, we honor you, black men. We honor you wherever you are on this earth. We respect you, we appreciate you, and we honor you. And this entire month, that's what we're talking about. So please come back and visit with us next Thinking Thursday. That's every Thursday starting at 8:30 a.m. Arizona time. And we got 3 shows.
10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay.
So we know that. Okay. So
All
those
right.
who are in the Central Standard Time. So before we get off,
It's a lot of different time zones. That's why
I know, but a lot of people know Central, like we said.
So if we know Central, that's going to be 10:30 for Mind Spark Creations, 12:30 for Love My Kidneys, and 5 o'clock for the Queen of Rap.
That's right.
So that's every Thinking Thursday, family. And even throughout the week, we do premieres. Definitely, if you want to hear the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and his representatives, you can go to Farrakhan in Tucson.
That's right.
That's another one of our platforms. And we share the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's lectures, many of his students, but we also have How to Eat to Live,
That's
right?
right.
Where we have sisters that come on and teach you how to cook. So, wherever you can find us, Mind Spark Creations on YouTube is where all of our videos are. That's actually there in StreamYard as well. Whatever platform you're on, trust me, you can find us.
We are on the podcast. Creations. That's right. We on the podcast. All right, family. Since you all are here and you've been with us, and some of y'all been rocking with us all day, we just want to make an announcement that God willing, next week on the 10th, we're going to be blessed with the presence of our brother Lamont and his wife, Sister Delia, all the way from Rwanda, Africa.
Yes.
All right, we're going to talk with them. So definitely tune in for that. And we're going to be blessed with our dear brother, Dr. Akili. We're going to be blessed with our dear brother, Dr. Akili, as well. So that's part of our lineup. We can't give you everybody that we're going to be blessed with, but we thank Allah and we pray that you come back next week. We got a heavy lineup for you. And we want you to come with your questions.
Yes.
We want you to come with your questions. We want you to come with your comments, because this is what this is about. It's not just us talking to you. We want to hear from you as well. We want to hear from you as well. If it's something that you all would like for us to cover, please inbox us. Let us know, that it's something that you want to cover. If you want to be a guest on the show, please inbox us and let us know that you would like to be a guest and exactly what it is that you do, so that we can try our best to accommodate you. We know we can't talk with everybody. We would love to, but time just doesn't allow that type of thing. Okay, so family, we have enjoyed this. We pray that you've enjoyed it. We pray that we shared something with you that was valuable for you, and that at least you came up one notch as you have been with us today.
That's right.
We pray that
We want you to level up.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You gotta level up when you're around us. You know what I mean? So all praises
and
due
we
to
grow
Allah.
Together, family.
We grow together. So shout out to everybody for tapping in with us. We appreciate it. Oh, don't let me leave. Wait a minute. All right. Shout out to Brother Almas, Brother Desmond, Brother Anthony, again, Arms and Amaru. We appreciate you all. And if we missed anybody, we do apologize. And it's a new podcast going to be hitting the scene, God willing, next week, Tuesday. It's going to be the Message to the Black Man podcast. It's going to be me and my dear brother Juan X Carlos. We gonna hit it. We jumping in with both feet. With the Message to the Black Man podcast. That's going to be next Tuesday, and that will be at 10 o'clock. Next Tuesday at 10 o'clock, and we're going to be live
12 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Yeah. No, is it?
Yeah. That's
right. 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. We got a lot of time zones we working with, y'all. So definitely tap into that. We already got it listed, MTTBM podcast. Go ahead and like it. Tap in with us. Let us know, things that you want to talk about. First show, we're going to talk about our father, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the accomplishments of the Nation of Islam. I don't think it's no better subject to cover, since we honoring black men all month. The eternal father of the Nation of Islam. We want to go ahead and jump in with both feet with that. So once again, all praises is due to Allah. We are blessed to have been in your presence, and we thank you so much for being with us. Family. All right. Remember to be the best, because you are absolutely the best. Remember that we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And continue to let the spark in your mind create a new reality. And family, if you want to support us with this Love My Kidneys movement, please, we got the Cash App. We're going to drop that. You can actually do that right here.
Please, Queen.
Please, Sister Ann. Please, Sister Ann. Thank you for coming in. If you want to support us, everybody want to support us with this Love My Kidneys movement, you can go ahead and hit us in the Cash App. Or
if you make a $10 donation, family, or when you make a $10 donation,
that's right,
send me your address and I will send you a gift back thanking you for your donation.
That's right.
But it don't have to be just $10. Send what you can, what you're able to, because we are building this 501c3, because we're going after the funds, family, to make sure that our people are taken care of. Our health is priority, and we have to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to help our family heal naturally.
That's right. Our health is our wealth.
Yes.
And that is absolutely true. So family, once again, we appreciate you. Be blessed. Continue to protect yourself.
Yes.
Continue to mask up. Continue to strengthen your immune system. Strengthen your immune with Pax Immune. You can get that right there on our Etsy shop. So, and you already know proceeds from that go to the Love My Kidney Center. And what I want to do before we close out is that I want to play the official theme song to Love My Kidneys, which will be available, God willing, in the next week or so. We just got to get some copyrights going on, and we want you all to hear it. We pray you enjoy it. It will be available for your purchase. It's going to be $1.99, going to be $1.99. Okay. And we're going to have an album coming out as well. But we hope you enjoy this. We're going to play it in its entirety, and then we're going to close on out. Come on, try it.
That's right. That's magic right there, fam. That's magic.
We elevating them chakras with this. We know they all vibrating right now. Get 'em.
Y'all know that old school house. Even more with that one. Oh, you could have went a little longer with it. I'll be right there.
Come on now. Elevate them chakras. This piece is called Adam. all right,
nice,
man. We'll
nice.
mess around and play that song for a whole hour. You know, we'll mess around and play that for a whole hour.
That's a good way to get up and get some exercise.
I'm trying to tell you. That should be part of your workout regimen right there.
Yes, absolutely.
And God willing, we're going to get it together for you. We're coming up real soon. We're going to make it available so that you can actually purchase it and that you can have it and support this Love My Kidneys journey that we own, okay? All right, family, we love you. Have a great rest of your evening. Just, be good to yourself. Be good to one another. Remember, you are the miracle that you're looking for. Anything that needs to be changed, we have the ability to do it. Our unity is more powerful than an atomic bomb. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, fam. Be awesome.